how do you become a good church sound tech?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. All you need to do for $19.99 a month is subscribe to my How to Become a Sound Tech course.
That's all you got to do.
That's all you got to do. That's what most of the internet's going to say. I don't know, Stuart. What do you say?
So I do a lot of the training.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll go in, we'll optimize, we'll do stuff, and now it's time to all huddle around the soundboard and learn how it works and how to become a church sound tech. So this is where a lot of people get a little bit confused because I split it right down the middle. I do 50% nuts and bolts. You do kind of have to learn whatever console you have in front of you.
Yeah, sure.
And you need to learn some of the basic stuff. How does gain work? How does compression work? How does EQ work? You know, there's some nuts and bolts there.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I would say that's 50% of it right
Just
there.
50?
Just 50%.
Okay.
Now, we're strictly talking about in the church because I'm a different sound guy when we're doing festivals.
Yeah,
totally different.
Like
that's a little different.
Yeah.
We're talking about the church here.
Okay.
So the other 50% is more psychological. It's more relational with the team. So a good analogy that I always use when I'm discussing this is, let's say there's 6 people on the team. So pretend like you're a waiter, waitress, table of 6.
Okay, sure.
So imagine when you and your 5 other friends, there's 6 of you, went to a restaurant and you had a great experience.
Yeah.
You know, they're all your friends. You're having discussions and stuff like that. When the wait staff was really, really, really good, you didn't worry about things like whether or not your cup was full or the right food came out or if it came out hot or if it came out on time or anything. All of that kind of fades away into the distance.
Yeah.
And now you're able to interact with the people that you came to the restaurant with. So imagine on the other end, you're the church tech, you're the sound person, and you are accommodating the band, those 6 people that are on the stage. If they feel like you have their back, what's going to happen? They're going to play better.
Right.
They're going to feel better. If they feel better, they're going to play the song better. If they play the song better and have more confidence, what's that going to do for the people in the audience?
Right.
They're going to get more out of it.
Absolutely.
So it all, in my opinion, it all stems from you.
Yeah.
So you can make or break. I mean, it doesn't all stem on you. They still got to know how to play.
Right, of course.
But you can set the mood. You can set the tone.
Yeah.
And so what I say in this scenario is learn a couple key things. How do you mix somebody's in-ears? How do you know what I'm saying? So when somebody says, hey, Stuart, I need a little bit more of myself in my ears. Got it. How's that? Is that good for you? Anybody else need anything?
Yeah,
how do you feel?
Them.
How do you feel? I do a lot more of how do you feel kind of questions.
Sure. Then
I walk
how do
up,
things sound?
Yeah,
is
I
a
walk
bad
up
question.
to and I say, how do you feel?
Yeah.
Are you feeling good? Does your ears feel? And have a conversation with them. I don't. To be honest, I don't really care how they feel, but I'm communicating to them because they if they feel like I've got their back,
exactly,
then they're going to play better.
When a lot of times in those situations, like they might be feeling insecure about something that may or may not be related to audio.
Yeah.
And they might express it like, well, I feel like I can't hear myself.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's great
Well,
feedback.
let's have a discussion.
Yeah, we can work on that. What's in the way or what's causing that?
Exactly.
You know, it brings you to a better place where you can actually do that. And like in my world, so Stuart gets to do a lot of the training with the church techs. I have the pleasure of training a lot of our in-house guys.
Yeah.
And so like when we're working with our interns or the younger techs in our company growing up, I love to take them out on site with me.
Yeah.
And a lot of what I teach them is like most of them know how to mix already. They've got that knowledge down. Like they can land a mix pretty well.
Yeah.
And so that's when we talk about the basics of like don't be a jerk.
Yeah.
Be a nice person. And the other big one is anticipate.
Yeah.
Like a team is going to feel really well taken care of when you as the audio person have thought critically about what you're hearing, seeing on stage, and you've anticipated what they might ask you for.
Sure.
I love to do that, you know, and sometimes I'll even pitch back to a singer and be like, hey, I'm kind of feeling like your vocal's getting a little lost in your mix. Are you feeling that too, you know?
Yeah.
Wow, man, that's so nice of you to think about.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know,
the thing is, on Sunday mornings, technology fails.
All the time.
It just happens. Or you're not getting vocals to sound right in the mix or whatever. All that kind of stuff stays out in the audience. When you're working with the band, make sure that they feel good because you can fix that. Any bugs, any issues, all that kind of stuff, keep that at front of house. Keep that with the tech team. Work on it. Get it sorted out. because I've been the musician on stage, and when there's chaos going behind you in the back, you're just like, okay, I don't even know if my guitar is even in the mix. Like I don't know. It seems like they're distracted back there. So keep all that back there. Make sure the band feels like they're good, and I guarantee you that you're going to have a better outcome.
Absolutely.